Hello, Culés. Are you ready for the most explosive news coming out of Camp Nou? Because what I'm about to reveal will completely change your perspective on Barca's future. We now have official confirmation. Nico Williams will wear the Blaugrana jersey. But wait, there's a massive goalkeeper drama unfolding that's turning Flick's entire plan upside down. Szczęsny has already arrived, Ter Stegen is pushing back, and Peña is watching from the shadows. 3 goalkeepers for 1 spot. Is this madness or master strategy? And if that wasn't enough, the Nico Williams transfer hides shocking details you won't believe. Stick with us until the end, because I'll be revealing exclusive information from inside the club and internal reactions that no one else is talking about. But first, if you're a true Barcelona fan, hit that like button and turn on notifications. We're just getting started. The wait is finally over. After weeks of speculation, rumors, and intense negotiations, it's now official. Nico Williams will be a Barcelona player next season. But this deal, which seemed impossible just a few months ago, hides a fascinating backstory that deserves to be told from the beginning. It all started when Joan Laporta met personally with the player's inner circle 3 weeks ago. Sources close to the club confirmed that the Barca president flew to Bilbao with a suitcase full of sporting arguments and an economic offer that left the Williams family speechless. This wasn't just about money. It was about a footballing project that even the most skeptical couldn't ignore. The $58 million release clause that once seemed unreachable for Barca's finances will now be paid in a strategic way. The club has crafted a payment plan that includes performance-based variables, team objectives, and a fixed amount that satisfies Athletic Club. But here's the truly remarkable part. Laporta structured the deal without sacrificing other key signings. As for Nico Williams, he didn't hesitate for a second once the formal offer arrived. The Navarrese winger reportedly told his inner circle privately, "Playing for Barca has always been my dream." We've confirmed this quote with reliable sources, showing just how much pull the club still has, despite recent financial setbacks. His numbers last season speak volumes. 8 goals, 19 assists across all competitions, a top speed of 35.2 km/h, making him one of the fastest players in La Liga, and a 73% dribble success rate. These aren't just good stats, they're game-changing numbers. Hansi Flick already has a clear role in mind for Nico within his tactical system. The German coach plans to use him as a left winger in a revamped 4-3-3 setup, taking advantage of his ability to break down defenses both on the outside and cutting inside. The chemistry with Pedri and Gavi could be electric, forming a trio capable of bringing Barca back to the top of European football. The official unveiling is expected in the coming days after Nico completes his medical exams at the Joan Gamper training facility. The club is preparing a special event to welcome their newest star, aiming to attract thousands of fans eager to greet one of the most exciting signings in years. But it hasn't all been smooth sailing. Athletic Club, true to its tradition, placed numerous obstacles in the way of the transfer. However, Williams's determination and Deco's negotiation skills managed to clear every bureaucratic hurdle. As we celebrate Nico Williams' arrival, there's an epic battle brewing between the posts at Barcelona, and it has the entire fan base on edge. Wojciech Szczęsny's signing has sent shockwaves through the locker room, challenging Flick's authority from day one. The Polish goalkeeper, who joined on a free transfer after leaving Juventus, signed a 6-year contract that immediately establishes him as a key figure in Flick's project. His stats in Italy are impressive. 103 clean sheets in the last 5 seasons, a 78% save rate last year, and elite experience that no other Barca keeper currently brings to the table. But here's where the real drama begins. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, Barca's undisputed number 1 for the past 7 years, has no intention of giving up his spot without a fight. With a contract running through 2028 and an automatic extension clause, he has officially informed the club's sporting department that he will not accept a secondary role. Sources close to the locker room report tense meetings between Ter Stegen, Deco, and even Laporta himself. The German keeper argues that his performance has never dipped, that he understands the club's philosophy inside out, and that he refuses to be pushed aside after years of unwavering loyalty. And from many perspectives, Ter Stegen's position is understandable. He's a player who lived through the club's golden era, saved crucial penalties in the Champions League, and remained committed during Barca's most difficult moments. His competitive spirit, once a blessing, now presents a major internal management challenge. Hansi Flick, however, is unwavering in his stance. The German coach believes Szczęsny brings essential traits for his playing style: better footwork, more dominance in the box, and a winning mentality that can elevate the entire squad. Flick makes no emotional decisions, and Ter Stegen knows it. Meanwhile, Iñaki Peña watches from the sidelines, fully aware that his future is also at stake. The Alicante-born keeper proved his worth when called upon, but now finds himself in a precarious position, potentially the biggest casualty in this ego war. And things get even more complicated when we look at the finances. Ter Stegen has one of the highest salaries in the squad, and the club urgently needs to reduce the wage bill to comply with financial fair play. Selling him would bring in crucial revenue and free up space for new additions, but the German refuses to entertain an exit. The locker room is split. Veteran players quietly back Ter Stegen, acknowledging his importance to the club's history. But many of the younger squad members support Szczęsny's arrival, seeing in him a breath of fresh air and a much-needed change in mentality. This conflict is creating tensions that go well beyond the pitch. Team unity, a cornerstone of Flick's vision, is beginning to fracture under the pressure of this looming preseason standoff. Now that we have the full picture of Barca's recent moves, it's time to analyze how these new signings fit into Hansi Flick's tactical vision, and what we can expect from Barcelona this coming season. Nico Williams' arrival addresses a specific need Flick identified after closely studying last season: pure wingers who can stretch defenses and create space for midfielders. Williams brings exactly that: speed, flair, and the ability to win matches through individual brilliance. Flick's preferred 4-3-3 relies on high pressing and rapid ball recovery. In this system, wingers like Williams play a pivotal role, pressing opposing fullbacks when out of possession and turning into sharp attackers when the ball is regained. Nico's athleticism and tactical intelligence make him an ideal fit. But Flick isn't a one-dimensional coach. His teams are known for their versatility and ability to adapt to different match scenarios. Williams can play as a left winger in a 4-3-3, a wingback in a 3-5-2, or even as an attacking midfielder in special setups. This adaptability is exactly what Barca needs in a demanding season with multiple competitions. His connection with the rest of the squad also promises fireworks. In particular, his link-up with Pedri could be devastating. While Pedri navigates the half-spaces, Williams can time his runs in behind. Their chemistry has already shown promise with Spain and could light up club football too. As for the goalkeeping dilemma, Flick has already proven at Bayern Munich that he's not afraid to make bold choices if they benefit the team. His bet on Szczęsny is deliberate. The Polish keeper fits the profile of the modern sweeper keeper, initiating attacks and playing confidently under pressure. Flick's system requires the goalkeeper to act almost like an extra outfield player in certain phases. Szczęsny has shown at Juventus that he excels at this, and that could be a game-changer in matches where total control is needed. Managing the locker room will be crucial during this transition. Flick has experience handling egos in high-pressure situations, but Ter Stegen's case demands extra sensitivity. The German coach must strike a delicate balance between asserting his vision and maintaining team harmony. The first few preseason matches will be vital to see how these new pieces fit together. Williams will need time to learn Barca's patterns, and the goalkeeping issue must be resolved swiftly to avoid unnecessary distractions. Fan reactions to all these moves have been mixed, a reflection of the emotional weight that any major change carries in a club like Barcelona. On one hand, Nico Williams' arrival has sparked major excitement among culés. Social media lit up with welcome messages and anticipation. Fans see him not only as a top talent, but as proof that Barca still attracts elite players. On the other hand, Ter Stegen's situation has split opinion. Longtime supporters rally behind the German keeper, recalling his greatest saves and loyalty during hard times. For them, benching him feels like cutting ties with the club's identity. Younger fans, however, welcome the change. They see Szczęsny as a fresh start, someone who can bring new energy and help Barca compete at the highest level once again. This division could affect the Camp Nou atmosphere early in the season. Flick must understand that his choices influence not only team performance but also the emotional connection between the squad and its supporters. Expectations for next season have risen sharply with these signings. Fans want to see a more dynamic, vertical, and competitive Barca, both in La Liga and the Champions League. The bar is high, and any early slip-up will be magnified under intense scrutiny. And that's all for today's update, Culé. Nico Williams is officially a Barca player, the goalkeeper battle rages on, and Flick faces a crucial challenge, managing all these moving parts while building a title-contending team. So what do you think? Will Nico Williams be the winger we've been waiting for? And who should start between the posts? Szczęsny, Ter Stegen, or Peña? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to know where you stand on these massive moves. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a single Barca update. Preseason is about to kick off, and we'll be here covering everything with exclusive insights. See you in the next video with more privileged information from the club we love. Visca el Barça. And see you soon, culés. Chelsea, obsessed as ever with Barcelona's young talents, has set its sights on Fermín López. Reports from London suggest the Blues are willing to do anything to sign him, including swap deals involving Christopher Nkunku, the talented but inconsistent French striker. Barcelona's response? Clear and firm. Fermín isn't going anywhere. Not for money. Not for players. Not even under media pressure. Laporta and Deco are standing their ground. And it's about more than just football. Fermín López embodies everything Barcelona wants to be in the coming years. With 46 appearances, 8 goals, and 10 assists in his first professional season, he's shown that La Masia's talent pipeline is still unmatched. But more than his numbers, it's his mentality, understanding of the game, and deep connection to the club that set him apart. Flick sees in him not just a versatile midfielder, but a natural leader who understands what it means to wear the shirt. With Gavi on the mend, Dani Olmo bringing experience, and Pedri a growing reference point, Fermín completes a midfield trio that could dominate Europe for a decade. Rejecting Chelsea's offer isn't stubbornness, it's smart strategy. Barcelona knows they have a player who could be worth 3 times as much in just 2 years. But more importantly, they know they have someone who won't want to leave, because he already knows he's home. Ousmane Dembélé's recent interview with France Football also turned heads, and not for the reasons many expected. Now 28 and coming off a stellar season with PSG, 33 goals, 15 assists in 49 games, Dembélé opened up with a new level of maturity. His ambition, the Ballon d'Or. It's the holy grail for an individual player, he said, showing a competitive fire many doubted he had during his time in Barcelona. His numbers prove he's finally found consistency. Long, his greatest flaw. But the most powerful part of the interview was his honesty about his Barca years. I arrived young, played from 20 to 26, and had a lot of physical issues, he admitted. A rare display of self-awareness in today's game. Now I understand my body better. That's why I'm injured less. He also spoke emotionally about Lamine Yamal. People were already talking about him when he was very young at Barcelona, he recalled. When he joined the first team, we saw immediately that he was special. Coming from a former teammate, those words mean a lot. Dembélé saw Lamine's brilliance firsthand, and his praise is more than just a compliment. It's a confirmation of what insiders already knew. And that's a wrap on a transformative few weeks at Barca. We've seen how Hansi Flick is pulling strings to land Nico Williams, how the youth academy continues to shine with players like Abde, why Fermín López is untouchable despite massive offers, and how Dembélé is finally becoming the player he always promised to be, even if it's no longer with us. Every decision we've covered today paints a picture of a Barcelona learning from its past, building smartly, and staying true to its core values. So tell me, which of these 3 names, Nico Williams, Fermín López, or the surprise Abde, do you think will have the biggest impact on Barca's future? Drop your answer in the comments. I want to hear what you think about the board's latest masterstrokes. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and hit that bell so you never miss a single Barca move. Next episode is packed with more exclusives. See you very soon, culés.